I think we are. I hit the button, so I'm assuming that we are live. Let me just get Twitch pulled up on my phone. I was not prepared for this at all. I just spontaneously was like, I'm bored. I want to go live today since the thing I usually do on Monday nights is what is it called? Cancelled. Yes, it's canceled because we're doing it again. Well, not again, but yeah, it's ending soon. So it's canceled this week. So it was like a makeup week. It's dance. So I'm dancing. I don't know what happened to this villager. I'm kind of sad. I don't know what happened to it. So, quick recap on what's been going on. I've been on the server since I last... I have no idea how loud this is. I think I fixed it. But, like... Hold on. I'm gonna see... get ready for echo. I'm gonna see how loud my game sounds are. Oh. Hello! Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello? Hi.
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Hello? 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 This is just a friendly reminder regarding the company's safe room. At no point should a customer ever go inside. Management has also been made aware that the spring embodiment animatronic has been noticeably moved. Hi.
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 Okay, hold on, wait. Let me just... Alright, I'm back. My dad decided to come and bother me. I'm sorry about that.
Hello.
Is this block still glitched? It is. Okay. I'm gonna relog to get that oak plank back. Or, not oak plank, spruce plank. Hello, yes, my dad. Sorry. Yeah, my dad decided to walk into my room and be annoying.
That's fine.
Woo.
How's your day been?
It's been pretty good. I figured out what's wrong with my, I figured out something and I feel stupid for it. So,
You're not
my
stupid.
microphone, so I have a microphone, right? I have like an actual legitimate microphone with a microphone stand, for those of you who don't know. But, I got it for my birthday, right? So I have this thing, and I've been using it. But apparently I haven't actually been using it. I've been using this thing. So I have earbuds, right? And earbuds usually have
Mhm.
microphones. So I've accidentally been
Yeah.
using the microphones on my earbuds instead of my actual microphone,
Oof.
and that
Oof.
I felt stupid as soon as I realized that.
Oof.
You're very comforting.
That hurt. No, it.
All right. Anyway, that's not
Honestly,
what.
I think it's just a common mistake.
Yeah. It's just because I don't know what it's called. Because I was just like looking at it, I was like, Realtek Audio external mic. That's probably it, right? So I did that, right? And that was my earbuds, and I realized this today because my earbuds are named Realtek Audio.
Oh.
And then I saw a thing that was another mic that I just haven't even looked at that says USB, and I was like, oh wait, my microphone plugs in with USB.
That's always fun.
So now I can do this. Woo. Wait, no. I can do this. Woo. You good? I think you died. Did I kill Redhead? I think I killed Redhead. Well, rip.
I've been dead.
Mood. So how did your appointment thing go? Did it turn out okay? Or not okay? Or mediocre?
Yeah, I'm really excited for future events.
Ooh, yay! Woo.
Got air dry clay all over me. Crap. Am I allowed to say crap?
Yes. Again, you're allowed to say you're allowed to say the no words. It's Twitch. Twitch is like a community service pretty much. It's just like don't make fun of like don't be racist, homophobic, make fun of disabilities.
Yeah.
And don't threaten to harm people IRL. That's the extent of Twitch's community guidelines. I've spent too much time looking at this.
Okay, so they're basically like my guidelines.
Yeah.
They're basically
be
like
a decent human being, except for like maybe the whole don't threaten to attack people because I'm a violent person. Right, so stream. Basically, what we're doing when I'm looking for a coral reef for the bubble and bee.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Pretty good. Oh, that looks cool. I'm like halfway underwater and like the sky looks pretty. Anyway, so the bubble and bee, it's going okay. I finished filling it with water, which was good.
Cool.
And it looks pretty cool. I totally forgot to show that off of my stream. I finished the glass and filling it with water. I'll show that to y'all once I get it back. I got bored and I did that while on like Casey and Atomic streams yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were fun streams. You should check them out if anyone's watching this.
Yeah, go check out Casey and Atomic's channels. Atomic Space Station and Casey Tunes. Yeah.
Actually, I think I changed my name to Atomic Beans. So.
Woo.
Shameless plug-in.
Shameless plug. I think I had one of the most terrifying... Okay, I'm the only one on right now. Sad. I think I had one of the most terrifying experiences ever the other day. Earlier, like yesterday or the day before.
Oof.
Or yesterday and today, more like. Because I was... Oh, I totally forgot where I was posting the forward button. But, so I was looking for an ocean monument on my private world, just because I was bored and wanted to go do something cool. So I went to an ocean monument. I beat it, right? It was right next to my end portal. And then I go, which was very fun. So I keep going in that direction because I also had a Woodland Explorer map, so I was also looking for a mansion. And so I'm looking and looking and looking for a woodland mansion. And I get, like, 15,000 blocks away from spawn, and the dot hasn't gotten any bigger on the map. And I'm like, okay, I think I should just... And I'm traveling on the overworld with an elytra. I realized that my elytra is almost halfway broken. Like, it's over halfway broken. And I'm 15,000 blocks away from spawn. Yeah?
I want to say that elytras never, like, fully break. They just become less effective.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe I'm just really stupid.
No, you're not stupid. Oh, buried treasure map. I'm gonna check this out. So anyway, I'm 15,000 blocks away from spawn, and I realize that I'm not gonna make it back if I go overworld travel, because I'm not walking 15,000 blocks. So I decide to use the Nether, because I have obsidian near me, and I have obsidian on me a tiny bit, and there's a broken portal nearby. So I go to the broken portal, I light it, I go through the Nether.
Oh boy.
And I come out the other side. And, okay, so I need to go northwest. Okay, so it's that way. I come out the other side, right? Guess what biome I'm in when I get out of my Nether portal?
Tundra.
No. Basalt biome.
Oof. Oh, wait, I thought you meant, like, when you got out of the portal.
No,
okay.
no. When I go through the portal into the Nether, I'm in a basalt biome. And it's the biggest one I've ever seen. And it's, like, the literal biggest one I've ever seen. And I'm like, oh, crap, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? And so I just, like, keep going through the portal, because I'm like, what else the crap am I supposed to do, am I right? So I'm just going and going, and it's like, I'm stuck in the Nether for like a half hour, because I'm still like 2,000 blocks away from my Nether portal that I made. And it's just like, the basalt biome just isn't ending, and so I'm just like, end my suffering. Because, like, I hate basalt biomes. They are like the literal, like, embodiment of hell.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what the Nether is based off of, but,
it is, but, like, basalt biomes encompass it perfectly. There's lava at every corner. You have to be, like, very careful where you go. It's filled with magma cubes, which, if y'all didn't know, are, like, my least favorite mob to deal with, more so than creepers, because their knockback is scuffed. And, like, the entire thing is just, like, these tiny little, like, strips of just basalt biome, but they're tiny, so if I get hit once by like a fully grown magma cube, I'm gonna get hit off the edge and die by falling into, like, the giant lava lakes at the bottom of the Nether.
Yeah.
And on me, I have 40 levels, 2 shulker boxes, my elytra, both of my tridents, all of my diamond tools, like, 2 ender chests, a bunch of ender pearls and whatnot, and, like, in my shulker boxes, I have loot from the Ocean Monument, and, like, 30 shipwrecks, because, like, I kept on passing shipwrecks as I was flying, and I was like, hey, why not go check those out? So, like, that was fun. I'm back in the overworld. I got home, luckily, but, like, man.
Yeah, that I probably would have rage quit or something. So
I was pretty close
to
just dying, like, getting myself killed or something. Like, putting all my stuff in a chest, making a chest, putting all my stuff in it, and then writing down the chords, and then just dying, and then coming back to it later. Then I was like, wait, how would I come back to this? I need, like, to get, like, really good armor to feel comfortable coming back for this crap.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a predicament.
Yeah. In other news, Acacia started watching a TV show that is one of the stupidest things I think I've ever seen or heard my sister do. Just guess what TV show it is.
I swear, if it's that Coco Melon show.
Oh, no. I would actually disown her if it was Coco Melon.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh. Coco Melon is so stupid. No. Guess, just take another guess. Think stupid and controversial shows.
There are quite a few stupid.
I know, right? There are quite a few.
Yeah. Oof. There's a part of me that's like, it's probably something like SpongeBob or something.
SpongeBob isn't controversial. Everyone loves SpongeBob. What are you talking about?
True. True. Ugh.
Where is this treasure chest?
There are just too many to pick from. Would you mind enlightening me?
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh, no!
I kid you not.
Oh.
She is obsessed. I don't know if she wants me telling the internet this, but you know what? I don't care. This is hilarious to me. Because she likes drama. Like, she likes watching drama because she thinks it's so stupid and it's just hilarious to her.
Then tell her to watch a K-drama! Then tell her to watch a K-drama!
But, like, she's fascinated by, apparently she's fascinated by the fact that the people exist on the same planet as her. She finds it hard to believe. I do as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were hanging out in my room the other day, and I was like, "Hey, you want to watch anime?" Because she said that we would watch anime earlier, right? And she's like, "No,
Yeah.
no. I want to play Minecraft." But I could tell that was just that she didn't want to watch anime, and she just wanted to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And I was like, "Dearest sister, what has become of you?"
Oof. Jeez.
Yeah.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Really?
Like, out of all of the shows, like, I get why. She had me watch some of it with her, and it's fascinating how stupid they are, I do have to admit. But, like, bruh.
Yeah. Oof. It's like... Oof.
But, like, they are some of the dumbest people I think I've ever had the displeasure of knowing existing.
Yeah. Ugh. It's just...
I don't think I've ever heard you sound more disgusted with anyone or anything.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Kardashians.
No one's a huge fan of the Kardashians, let's be real here.
Watch as the one person who's like a huge fan of the Kardashians
just like be in my chat right now, just like, excuse me, but, Kim Kardashian is, like, the coolest ever. Like, who cares, Susan? Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
You have something against people named Susan?
Honestly, I've never met a Susan or heard of a Susan that was a particularly pleasant person, so I guess maybe.
I used to have a neighbor named Susan. Super emo.
You're one to talk.
Huh?
You're one to talk. Okay,
no,
where the crap is this treasure chest,
emo.
though? Bro,
One time my dad was looking for a treasure chest, and he hadn't looked at his map, like, since he had started looking for it, and he was, like, a good 10-20 blocks away from the X.
Dang.
And he was just digging down this entire island. Then I'm like, Dad, just look at the map again. And as soon as he looks back at the map, goes to over the X, he finds it within 3 blocks.
Dang. But, like, I'm, like, on top of the X right now, and I'm just not seeing it.
Ah.
And my shovel's almost broken.
Sometimes it's, like, under sandstone, which is weird.
No, I'm, like, digging in the stone. Like, actual stone right now.
Weird.
Yeah.
Stupid pirates of old.
Bro, why do they have to be so good at hiding crap? I just want money! Is that too much to ask?
You're like, we gotta hide this from Jack Sparrow.
I just want the heart of the sea, man. I just want to carve out the sea's heart and use it to breathe underwater. Is that too much to ask? Apparently.
But don't you already have the heart of the sea? It's within you.
I can't tell if that's supposed to be making fun of the fact that I like squids, or the fact, like, you're just making a joke here. I'm too tired to be thinking straight, okay? I'm too tired. I just don't think straight in general, but you know.
Honestly, same.
Felt that. Okay, but like actually, where is this thing?
It teleported away because now it's a shulker box.
I hate shulker boxes. I'm just gonna say that right
Ugh.
now. I hate shulkers. I like the boxes that you
Yeah.
get from killing them, but they're so annoying.
Yeah. For real. I haven't fought one in a while. And that was in creative, and it was very annoying. I don't even want to try to fight it in survival.
Fighting them in survival is like terrible.
Yeah. Okay. You know what makes me feel old? I
What?
remember when they added swimming to Minecraft.
Same, honestly. 1.13 was the update I started playing Minecraft again for. I remember playing a Minecraft on like my iPod with my sister when I was like 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that. Like really, 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 really little.
Yeah.
When back before beds could be changed colors.
Yeah.
And I remember just playing it. And when they added beds to change colors, like that you could change their colors, I thought it was the coolest thing. And then my iPod died, and so I couldn't play Minecraft anymore. And then I got a Kindle and I started watching Dennis Daily, and I was like, holy crap, I forgot Minecraft existed. This is really fun.
Yeah.
I just want the heart.
Carving air dry clay. Sorry, I'm complaining to myself. Please,
You're chill.
please continue.
I just want this treasure chest, man. I came here to look for coral reefs, not a treasure chest. This was not supposed to take this long. But, like, I'm determined.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be, like, right here. But I'm, like, 10 blocks underwater, and I'm not seeing it.
Local streamer can't find treasure chest in popular game.
Yep. It's the middle of the night on the server right now, and I'm just like, I can't even with the night right now. I am looking for a treasure chest, and I will not give up until I get it.
You're like, hey, on the bright side, if I stay up long enough, a phantom will come by.
Yeah, honestly. Honestly, I've been trying to get phantoms on the server for a while because, you know, phantom membranes, you know, slow falling potions are great, right?
Yeah.
But, like, especially if we aren't going to be allowed to get Elytra on the server, which I don't know how you feel about that. But, like, I just, like, Redhead, like, was like, y'all always come on and tell me to go to sleep before I can actually get them to spawn, and it's just like, bruh.
Well, if you feel like defending my house from creepers, feel free.
I know, but like, I can never get on at a time that y'all can't get on with me. And like, y'all always join, are like, yo, hi, hi, hi. And I'm like, hello, hello, hello. And then you're just like, I go to sleep. And I'm just like, bruh, I was so close. So close.
Wait, you're on the server right now, correct?
Yeah.
No. You could... Oh, okay.
Why?
Phantoms.
Yeah. I feel like I've already dug up the chest or something. Like, I couldn't have missed it at this point. Like, look, Redhead, open up my stream and just look at what I've done.
Okay.
Watch, the second that you start watching it is the moment I find it.
That's actually really weird.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that, like, the treasure chest isn't actually, like, here. Like, it glitched out or something, and the generation happened, and, like... it just didn't spawn. Because, like, according to the map, it's supposed to be, like, right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah. I'm honestly
Hold on,
just,
I need
like...
to grab my charger. Yeah, my phone is dying.
Oof.
It's just like, yo.
I just realized, I wonder if I... Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, Twitch isn't bugged. I'm giving up. I can't. I wasted too much time. Alright. What if y'all are gonna find this later, and you're gonna find it after mining 2 blocks, and I'm gonna be ticked?
If I do end up finding it after 2 blocks, I will give you the heart of the sea.
You're gonna find it after 3 now.
Actually, I have a heart of the sea. I have a heart of the sea.
I think I might, but I could also be wrong there. What am I doing? I need an ocean, not a river. Oh, that's an ender boy.
Ender boy.
I kind of want to kill it just to spite you.
No.
Come on.
I swear, if you're killing it, I'm going to...
I'm
Come
not killing an
over there
enderman
and
right now.
grab you.
I don't know why you would accuse me of such heinous crimes. Come on. Get your butt
You
back.
see, you saying that makes me not believe you.
That is, in fact, the intent. Oh, cool, an ender pearl.
You're lucky I'm lazy.
Mood. Is that just a pit of lava? Oh, there's just a pit of lava on, like, a tiny island.
That's a mood, though.
Oh! Oh, hey! Village!
A village.
Now the question is... Oh, wait! I just went in a circle. That's where I just came from.
Oof.
I was like, what is that weird cobblestone structure? It's the back of the nether portal I put there. Ooh, another enderman.
Why?
I'm not gonna kill that
Why
one.
must you
It's too
do-
far away. I'm too lazy to go and actually find it.
I love that song.
Woo! It's stuck in my head, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not getting Philzud!
Don't get Philzud. Please
That was a
don't.
late response. I feel
I'm
no.
sorry. My brain's like on delay today.
Felt that. Does your brain have a 10-second delay?
It must. It must be Twitch.
Must be, because you're communicating with me right now through Twitch and not some other platform that streamers use to communicate with one another.
Totally. Totally.
Yeehaw! Alright, left or right? Important decision.
Northwest.
Alright, you're about as useful as Tommy in it. We go to the shipwreck instead. Which is in fact right, by the way. I chose right because shipwreck. And Junglewood. Ooh.
Okay. Wait, what?
Junglewood. The shipwreck's made out of junglewood.
Ooh, Junglewood.
Yeah. But so, funny thing about story about Junglewood and jungles, right? Why doesn't that chest have anything in it? Did we already loot this? But anyway, yeah, this was looted already. There's nothing in it. Anyway, so the other day I was like, while I was looking for, on my personal Minecraft world, right? So I said that I was looking for, what the crap is it called? Ocean Monument, right? I was also, earlier, hit my microphone. So, while I was doing that, I also, earlier I had been looking for a desert because my house, I need a lot of sand for a project because I'm trying to make the bottom of, like, I live in the middle of an ocean. Like, my house is floating in the middle of, like, a lagoon sort of thing, right? And I needed a desert so I could get a bunch of sand so I could make the bottom of the lagoon look nice, right? It's a project that I still need to press start on, right? So I'm doing this. But then I realized that I don't have any, so I'm looking for this desert, right? I go 10,000 blocks away from my house. Not a single desert.
Yeah.
But you know what I did find instead of a desert?
Jungle?
The biggest jungle I've ever seen in Minecraft. Mostly bamboo. A jungle temple in there.
Oh.
I also found an absurd amount of, like, shipwrecks and crap. Bunch of ruined portals. Like, 5 deserts. Not 5 deserts. 5 villages. I was complaining about it. I couldn't find a desert. Like, 5 villages. And then on top of all that, I also found... What in the world is that?
A jungle monument?
A jungle temple, yeah. I found, like, 5, 6, 7 villages. I found a jungle temple. And on top of that, I also found 2 separate ice spikes biomes. The rarest biome in the game! Before I found a desert. One of the most common biomes in the game. I finally found a jungle while I was looking for the ocean monument. I mean, the woodland temple, whatever it's called. But, bro, I was so ticked. Don't laugh at my pain.
I forgot you were streaming. No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing
at I was streaming.
What's that? I forgot you were streaming.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I just forgot you were streaming.
Oh, I also found the other most, you know, I totally forgot about this. I also found the other most, like, uncommon biome in the game. There's a mushroom island about a couple... Oh, that's a very tall mountain. Like, 500 blocks away from my house, there's apparently a mushroom island that I found.
Huh. Man, I haven't seen a mushroom island since before the ocean update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really tall mountain. What? Huh. Well, what's sad about the Mushroom Island, I needed buckets when I wanted to go, like, I needed buckets of milk when I wanted to go and defeat the ocean monument, right? Because, mining fatigue.
Yeah.
And cows, for some reason, don't
Mushrooms
spawn.
don't give you.
Yeah, cows, I had to go to the Mushroom Island to get milk because cows don't spawn near my house.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just think it's kind of sad that to get buckets of milk, I can't go to normal cows, I have to go to mushrooms.
Mushrooms, lend me your sustenance.
How rare are coral reefs?
Did you just ask me how rare they are?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not knowledgeable in that category.
I'm gonna go look, because I don't want to have to travel for 3 billion blocks again. How rare are coral reefs in Minecraft?
I mean,
spell.
I could just always cheat.
No.
Just log on and be like, where's the closest coral
No.
I am a literal god on our server.
But still, no. Lenovo recommends that you install these updates to optimize your computer. Please note the following updates may require your system to reboot more than once. We should recommend you saving your work in preparation for system shutdown. Cancel. Coral reefs are structures that generate in warm ocean biomes. They consist of multiple clusters of coral blocks, coral, and coral fans. These clusters come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, ranging from a few blah 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 blah. Generation. Coral reefs generate through warm ocean biomes, though not in deep warm oceans, densely covering the sea floor.
Good to know.
So, basically, I should be looking at what biome I'm in. I'm in a lukewarm ocean. Alright.
Okay.
This is gonna take a while. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around.
We do not say that word in this house. We say adult beverage.
Fine. 99 adult beverages on the wall, 98 adult beverages. Take one down, pass it around, 98 adult beverages on the wall.
Perfect. Twitch won't know what hit him.
97 adult beverages on the wall, 98 adult beverages. Take one down, pass it around, 97 adult beverages on the wall. What comes after 97?
96?
Oh yeah! 96 adult beverages on the wall, 96 adult beverages. Take one down, pass it around, 95 adult beverages on the wall, 95 adult beverages. English, I speak it, I swear. 95 adult beverages on the wall, 95 adult beverages. Take one down, pass it around, 94 adult beverages on the wall. My YouTube notifications just, are the weirdest thing.
Honestly, same.
I have this account since I'm, totally obsessed with, the DreamSMP and whatnot. That is an ocean monument. Hello, sunshine. We steer clear.
Sunshine.
Wow! I remember hearing that song in a Barbie movie for the first time, and let me tell you, that was an experience.
Really?
Yeah. It's the opening song for, a Barbie movie, Barbie and a Mermaid Tale.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I know that song exists. I don't think I've heard it anywhere else, honestly.
Oh, I only know it because, I used to love the song for some reason. So my parents would play it. And I want to say it was in some PBS show I used to watch.
Odd.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Deep Ocean. Nope, I can't do the camera trick, dang it. Remember when camera trick used to refer to that thing that you could do in Roblox zombies where you could look through you could see which one of the 3 planks was solid by, like, moving your camera into third person and looking through them? Where did my helmet go? I'm just, like, missing my helmet.
Did it break?
No, it's just, like, it disappears when I put my camera in third person underwater. Oh, there it is. Oh, nope, now it's gone. Okay. What the? Oh, it's a shipwreck.
We good?
Yeah, I just found a shipwreck and it confused me.
Yes, I too get confused by things like that.
I just, like, looked down and I saw a shipwreck and I was like, oh, dang, where'd you come from? What are you? I thought it was, like, I don't know, something else. Ooh! Bamboo! Oh, wait, no, that's my diamond shovel. Not that. I want that.
You know, I have a whole forest of that stuff back at my house, right?
Let's see. Buried treasure map 2.0. Will this one work? Is this one gonna be scuffed? Find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Ew, no.
I take it you don't like Dragon Ball Z?
And you'd be correct.
May I ask you why? Can't
The
see.
art style, mainly.
Ah.
I just can't stand the art style for some reason.
Sad.
Yeah.
Woo. Bottle of enchanting.
Gasp.
That didn't even make me go up a full level. Pathetic. Let's see. Will this? Alright, so I need to go west, north, or northwest-ish. So, how's your day been?
Is there a disease for your lungs drying out from air dry clay?
I don't
bet there
think
is.
so. Oh, that's a pillager outpost.
Ooh, fun.
Very.
We still need to raid the one by the Poke Center.
Yeah. Kind of tempted to just go to sleep right now, like in Minecraft, and then in the morning, just like, because it's middle of the night, and then in the morning, just go to there, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Eh. You know what I'm doing? Yeah, I've got nothing to lose, just my dignity and pride in diamond armor. So in other words, I've got nothing to lose except diamond armor. Do these things even have loot?
What?
Do the village, pillager outposts, do they even have loot?
Yeah, but typically it's just like a crossbow and a few emeralds.
Hey, I'll take a few emeralds. And a bottle of enchanting. Let's see, will this one make me go up a level? Not even close. You know, killing
Not
the
even
pillagers.
close.
Killing the pillagers gave me more XP than that bottle of enchanting did.
Ooh.
That's a crap ton of pillagers. They just keep coming! Stop existing! Please.
Boop doop boop doop boop boop boop.
Okay, I actually lost 1.5 hearts. I'm shocked they were able to do that much damage.
I showed my dad the under the tree meme today.
Yes. Under the tree, ba 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 ba. Under the tree, ba 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 ba.
Ba, ba, ba.
I am a
I
dog
am
under a
dog
log, under the tree,
log,
ba ba
under
ba.
the tree.
Oh, I
Ba,
have
ba,
bad
ba.
omen.
Oh, fun.
That is a lot of pillagers. I'm leaving. I'm a head out. Oh, I don't have. I was about to like yeet away with my trident, and I was like, "See you later, losers, yeet." But then I realized I don't have a trident.
Oof. Felt.
I also can't go to villages. Bad omen too. That's probably not good. I also can't go to a village until.
Oof.
Or I could go to a village and just beat the raid. That would be fun. I like raids.
Hmm. The one time it started at our house.
Oh, that was fun. Also, what happened to that villager? It just kind of like yeeted out of there, honestly. What happened to it? Is it okay?
What?
The villager, the cured zombie villager that we had, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone?
It just kind of isn't there. Ooh, I just got someone texting in chat. What does this say? Easy viewers, and then a link that's likely not a viewer botting site. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say that's probably gonna be adult content.
We do not support adult content on this app.
Woo. Either that, or it is actually a viewer botting site, in which case I'm not gonna open it anyways. Let's see, will this treasure chest be scuffed?
Do 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 do. Do.
Does Mozart's music still have a copyright on it? Like, if so, who owns that copyright?
Beethoven's great some more greats grandchildren?
Probably.
I don't know.
Honestly, it wouldn't be that many greats back, because, like, when did Beethoven even live? 1800s. I found the chest and I got a heart of the sea. I'm happy. Ooh, and a diamond.
Snazzy.
Woo. To a rich person like me, though, it's not that you know. What is it?
Yeah, I know.
What's the word? What is the word? Oh, that's a pillager. I'm out of there.
Oof.
What's the word for snazzy? It's not that snazzy. It's mediocre. That's the word I was looking for. Mediocre. You mediocre clarinet player. You know, I feel like that should be hurting me more than you, because I play the clarinet, and I'm mediocre at it at best.
Oof. I'm decent at the flute, but, you know.
Just got in a whole circle. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo. This is fun. I think I should try going a different direction. Maybe look for an ocean that isn't by the whatever it's called, village, right? Ooh, I'm gonna start a raid. That sounds fun.
Wait, so on the Dream SMP, for the mining fatigue on the jail, did they just lock up an Elder Guardian?
Yeah, there are 3 in there, I think, because it's mining fatigue 3. I want to know what the ocean monument, like where the ocean monument that they, like, took those from is. Like, what happened to it?
I bet Wilbur Soot blew it up.
Ocean monuments are underwater.
You can still blow stuff up underwater.
You can't.
Oh, wait.
Water negates TNT. I'm about to stop this whole raid's regime and everything it's trying to do by just blocking up the villager. The singular villager in this village. Boom. It is now completely safe. Whoa. Raids are painfully easy on easy mode. Okay, I can't hit things.
The only thing I can catch is a cold.
Mood. Where's the other guy? Oh, wait, no, it's okay. Come on. Come at me, raid. Ominous horn blares, or whatever. Oh, Vindicators, let's go. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Okay. Okay, I can hit things, I swear.
Dude.
Ooh, emeralds. And another ominous banner. I have 5 now. Okay. I lost a whole 1.5 hearts. Okay, where's the other guy? There's one more. Oh. Oh, what's it doing on top of the roof? Why is there a Vindicator on the roof? Sentences I never thought I'd say. Okay. Fight back, you idiot. Maybe I am the idiot. I just fell. Oh, air shot. Let's go. Almost broke an iron axe. Don't need that in my life. Alright. 3rd wave. Let's do this. Fight me, morons.
I thought you were gonna say mortals.
Both work in this scenario. Hello? This is the where are they? I heard them. I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Ooh, Ravenger, hello. How dare you yeet me?
Oh, what? You're just like, I'm gonna yeet you right back.
Woo, got a saddle.
Tunnel?
Saddle. S-A-D-L-E. I lost a whole half heart to that guy. How dare you? You don't get to live after hurting me. Even if your existence is so insignificant that I can stab you and murder you mercilessly with 3 hits of my diamond sword. Is there another player to the raid? How many waves are there?
I want to say, depending on how big the village is.
Oh, wait. It's because I had Battlemen too.
Oh. Ah.
Where is he? There's no ominous horn blaring.
Oh.
I don't see him anywhere. But the raid bar thing. Oh, there he is. Where was my ominous horn, dude? wanted to see that horn. It makes me happy. Oh, this guy's got an enchanted crossbow. I'm so scared. Oh.
Serotonin go burr.
Serotonin go burr when you hear ominous horn. Okay, the Ravengers actually can, like, actually hurt me. Oh, yay, I won! There were four. Just four, you know, things. I'm going to sleep, but I got Hero of the Village, so I want to see, like, what the villagers' prices are going to be now that I've saved them. Mending is now only 16 emeralds instead of the usual 24.
Oh. Can you just, like, kidnap that villager? Do you have boats on you?
It's the one at the village with the XP farm.
Oh, that village.
Yeah.
Oh.
The village that has a singular villager in it. You know,
Well,
that village. Alright, so I'm gonna go home, drop all this crap off, then get my... Oh, wait. I have an ender... Oh, wait, no, I need books. Never mind. I was about to be like, I have an ender chest. I can just place this baby down and get all my emeralds and crap. But then I was like, wait. I don't have books. Unless, of course, this guy... Okay, this guy doesn't sell whatever they're called. Bookshelves. Oh,
that's upsetting.
That's a creeper. Minecraft Reaper blowing up. Looks like
Looks like okay.
Not a creature that'll eat you, but I'll leave you petrified.
Petrified.
It didn't blow up.
Good.
I've been streaming for an hour and I've achieved nothing that I wanted to achieve.
Pog.
I mean, I've beaten a raid. I raided the, whatever the crap it's called, pillager outpost near our house. I didn't realize it was the one near our house until after it, like, was right next to our house. And then I got 2 saddles. Probably not gonna use them because I have locks. I don't need anything else in life. So it's like, yeah. I just have 7 ominous banners and I don't know what to do with them.
Ooh, you could put them in my house. I have a whole wall of ominous banners.
I am aware of your wall.
Yeah, it's to intimidate anyone who goes into my house.
Yeah, because you can't intimidate them for you, so you have to deal with banners instead.
Well, what if I'm not home? I have to intimidate people somehow.
No, the banners have to intimidate them because you're incapable of doing it yourself.
I'm capable of intimidating people.
Not after they've had a conversation with you.
Well, shut up.
Oh my gosh. Arrows, swords, picks, axes, hose. What does that say? Shovel, armor. Okay, so it's the top one. I have to go up the stairs. Woo.
Stairs, Pog. Actually, not stairs, Pog. I hate stairs.
That was a fiery dislike coming from you. I
have my reasons. I have my reasons for hating stairs.
Care to share them?
No.
We're just gonna remain mystery why you don't like stairs. Dirt.
Atomic canonically hate.
Yes, that should be a part of your character arc. Like, you have an entire arc of why you hate stairs. It's some sort of symbolic backstory thing where they, like, remind you of your dead parent or something. And it goes on for 7 seasons, and the entire story is displayed through flashbacks about your life story.
That's super ironic considering I have the stairs in my house.
I mean, Don't we all have stairs in our houses? Our houses being symbolic of our minds.
No, but every house has a bathroom.
Redhead, what does crap does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, what? After you place down an ominous banner, it like... You can't stack them after you've placed down the ominous banner with ones that you haven't placed down yet.
That's weird.
Yeah. And kind of stupid and really annoying.
Yeah.
Woo! I am now displaying my ominous banners in my enchanting table turret tower thing. Yeesh, I need to fix my shovel. Dang, diggity, dang, dang. Right, I came here to get books. This is not what I'm... I was just like, why am I here? There was something I was meant to be doing. I was here to get books. And probably a brain, honestly.
Oof, same.
You're not here, though. Just proves
I
it.
know, but...
Well, while I'm here, we go to the bubble in B. Oh, wait. Actually, wait, no. This, guys, y'all, this is bread. This is the zombie piglin
bread.
that, you know, just kind of showed up outside my portal. And Redhead was like, no, don't kill it, please. I like it too much, so I built it a little pyramid. To fit with the theme of my house. Yeah.
We have adopted them.
Yes.
We have adopted
Their name is bread. This is the bubble in B so far, y'all. This took me too long. I don't want to talk about it.
No, you should talk about it. Be proud in your work.
No, I don't want to talk about how it took so long, because it was painful.
Oh.
This is all gonna be covered in coral. Yeah, so this is all gonna be covered in coral, y'all, and it's gonna look cool, and that's why I'm looking for a coral reef, or at least I was. Then I gave up, momentarily, and decided to start a raid, because you know what, I don't value the lives of my villagers. This is the room, like the actual legitimate room that they'd be staying in. Like, so, so I told you all that I want people to stay in this place, right? And so the whole point of this thing, right, is so people are going to come stay here, and they're going to pay me emeralds, or diamonds, or iron. The amount's going to be different, it's just going to be whatever they have the most of, and they can choose which thing that they pay me, right? And they're going to pay to come stay here for a little bit, right? And they don't have to pay up front, they can pay throughout time, but, every week or so that they don't pay me back, I'm gonna
up the price.
Either up the price, and I'm also going to steal something from them until they pay me back fully. Or I'm gonna do something along those lines. I haven't worked out all the details, but there will be interest involved. I'm a businesswoman. What can I say? So the cool thing about this,
what can I say
except I'm a businesswoman. Yes, Disney. So the thing is about this is that, so they're gonna pay me money to stay here, and any damage that's done via like creepers or endermen, they're gonna just be like, hey yo, this happened, and so I come and fix it for them, and they get to stay here for however long they want. The price will be negotiated up front, and so that we know how much they're paying per day or week or whatever. Whatever they leave behind, I get to keep. It's gonna be treated as a tip. There's gonna be like workbenches just kind of placed sporadically, like how these things are. Like they're gonna be like these chests and how the furnaces are, but as part of the aesthetic, it's supposed to look like an underground kind of cave. Like it was just like a pirate cave treasure thing just kind of dug up and then turned into a pretty place. I'm thinking about maybe making a little tunnel that goes, or like a little room that you can go into in the middle of the coral reef, and so you can just look around and just see, boom, coral and color, and it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool. I have many ideas.
Yee.
There's also going to be some serious tweaking with the entrance. I don't like how it looks very much. Looks kind of stupid in my opinion.
Mm.
But yeah. This was painful. This was painful. Filling this thing with water was so painful because I had to make it all source blocks. Because otherwise that would just be annoying to work with.
Yeah.
And you can't place coral down if it's not a source block.
Ooh.
Or if there's not a source block next to it, because it'll die.
Mm.
And so I had to make sure they were all source blocks, so I had to get kelp and put it all down so it would all become source blocks, and I had to make it all blah. And so now I have like 9 stacks of kelp. And I'm also very sad
fun.
because Casey said that she would stream with me so that I could see her reaction to what I left at her house. Because I left a little chest with stuff in it, that which will not be disclosed in case she's watching the stream. And just hasn't said anything. Or in case she's eavesdropping. But it had a little gift in it, and I wanted to see her reaction. So she said that she would stream with me, and after we did our chores. And she's probably still watching Kardashians.
Oof.
Sad. Alright.
Sad.
Alexa, play Despacito. I'm gonna get this stuck in my head if I don't stop. Ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I'm so excited to get this done and make it look good because it looks cool, but like it doesn't look good right now at least.
Ah.
Because there's no life or color in it and stuff, and I also plan on like putting like, I don't know, maybe like something in here maybe other than coral. Like I might put like a fake shipwreck like over in this corner or something.
Ooh, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Okay, I like how the room looks from inside the tank, or like inside the bubble, which is why it's going to be called the Bubble and Beak, because it's a bubble of just, except it's a backwards bubble, so it's a backwards bubble and bee, because it's water on the inside and air on the outside. I should get out of here before I drown.
Yeah, that might be wise.
I'd rather drown.
No, I broke it.
Oh no! What are you making with clay, by the way? I totally forgot to ask.
I'm making a ton of different stuff. Like, I'm making, horns for a cosplay.
What cosplay, may I ask you?
Oh. Tubbo. Who else?
That's what I thought you were gonna say. I'm excited.
Yeah. Ooh, do you want me to make, rendezvous horns?
Maybe?
Or...
I already have horns from that one year I decided to be an elf assassin for Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
That was a weird costume. I liked that. I did like that costume, though.
Yeah.
It was very comfy. And I remember everyone at the school dance, because, like, we have Halloween school dances, and we actually go to those because they're fun, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember going, hold on, family member, give me a sec. Sorry, Casey came into my room to tell me that she's gonna start streaming and why she hasn't already. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Oh, the costume from a few years ago when you went as an elf assassin.
Right, so that year, no one knew what I was, and everyone was just constantly asking me, like, yo, Kippy, what the crap are you supposed to be? And I was just like, I'm an elf assassin. They're like, how are you an assassin that's an elf? How does that work? And I'm like, well, it would work better if I was allowed to bring my fake... Oh, curse you, pillager. It would work a lot better if I was allowed to bring in to school my little, like, fake double-edged knives, that of which I still have. They're actually right above my desk. They, like... They're two knives that can stick together by the handle that are fake, but they look really cool, and I got them for my costume, right? And I was sad because I wasn't allowed to bring them to school because their school's paranoid about, like, people bringing in fake weapons. Like, we aren't even allowed to have plastic butter knives at lunch. It's excessive.
Oh, yeah.
Redhead, did you die?
I've been dead. I thought we've been over this.
I know that. It's just, you just kind of stopped, like, you got really, really quiet for a second. I was like, Redhead? What happened to you?
Yeah, it's just that, I'm trying to get this metal ring onto something, and I just don't want it breaking.
Ah. Okay, where's this ghast? I want to kill it. Ow. Oh!
Hmm?
The ghast was, like, right around the corner, and it almost blew up my sand temple thing. But it didn't, because I shot it.
Woo!
One of these days, I kind of want to hit a zombie piglin just to see how hard they can hit you. And to just see what would happen.
In my experience, it's not pleasant. But then again, that was back when I had bedrock.
Everything sucks on bedrock.
Like
I'm just gonna say it. Bedrock is objectively bad. I don't like bedrock. As someone who played on bedrock on a Kindle for years, it's just objectively bad. Like, the idea that's really good, the idea of, like, making a separate version of Minecraft for people to be able to play on, like, their phones or stuff, or their Kindles, or their tablets, or whatnot, so that they can play with their friends easier. That is good. The way the game works sucks, though.
Yeah.
Not my sword.
Redstone works different.
Oh, redstone.
Other mechanics work different.
The way the game works is just different.
Yeah.
I still don't know how Casey was able to be, like, insanely good at redstone on bedrock, of all things. Like, she's really good at bedrock redstone. It's kind of scary. Okay? You're, like, making little giggle sounds.
No, I'm just... it's just,
You're laughing. I'm not sure if that's okay. Casey joined! Hello!
It's just people's initial reaction to, me swearing. I don't swear often, just for context, but when I do it's funny to see people's reactions.
Okay, wait, Casey wants to VC. I'm gonna hop over to her call. Hello!
Hello?
Why, hello,
Hello.
people.
Hello.
No.
That I totally didn't call with earlier.
Ooh, hello. This is just company reminder regarding... This is just friendly reminder regarding the company policy regarding the safe room. I know once your customer ever go inside. Management has also been made aware that the spring bonding animatronic has been noticeably moved. Woo, my FNAF phase just, like, precedes me.
Anyways, hello.
Hello. Wait, I wanna go to your house. Yes, I want to see your reaction to opening the box that I gave you.
I'm not by my house. Give me a minute, okay?
Okay. I have to go to my house to drop
I
off.
found a random tie.
You said what?
Found a random tie, apparently.
This is Octodad, apparently. Just
Why Octodad of all things?
because you can find random ties within the episodes.
Oh, okay.
Oh. What'd you say?
Much say.
Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently hanging out with my sister and her best friend, Atomic.
Woo!
Hello.
They are a
Creator is
rambunctious
person
bunch.
yay on Twitch. Follow me. Hashtag shameless.
Go away, Kippy. I've just been
I
running in the
I
wrong
gave
direction.
you a gift, okay? You can't tell me to leave because I gave you a lovely gift. If you haven't seen it yet,
What did... I haven't opened it. Be the judge if it's lovely or not.
you're gonna like it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Anyway,
Is it
well,
though?
Like
It-
24 stacks of eggs.
Why did you give me eggs?
I didn't give you eggs. Redhead was like, watch it be like 24 stacks of eggs. It's not eggs. That's with eggs.
Redhead opened it and was like, it's 24 stacks of eggs.
I don't have access to eggs.
No, I thought you seriously got me 24 stacks of eggs, and if so, I was gonna be like, my dude.
I
What is
don't
wrong
have
with you?
access to eggs. I don't have chickens, man.
Wait, why don't you have chickens? Oh crap, it's getting dark. I'm gonna crash at your house.
All right,
Kippy.
I'll just stay in the Nether then. I just left my house, bruh. I'm in the Nether.
Well, it's almost night, okay? Unless we want to run, unless we don't care if we sleep. I mean, I'm fine if we don't.
I'm in the Nether, waiting. They should pass though, cause I'm in the Nether, not in the overworld.
Oh, okay.
Well, not day should pass. Night should pass.
Yes, because that's how this works.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should eat food real quick. Nom nom.
Nom nom.
No,
Oh my gosh, I can see the bubble and bee from here. This is great.
Yay!
KZ just like low-key spying on whoever's in the bubble and bee.
What's
Well, no, because I was like, I'm all the way back by the bridge that I made. That goes from, yeah, that goes across the pond so I can take the horse across.
Ha.
So it's funny, Casey. I spent the
Yeah.
last like hour looking for a coral reef, and I just ended up going in circles a bunch of times, finding a looking for buried treasure for 20 minutes because it just isn't there. Exploring a
Wait,
shipwreck, and then raiding a pillager outpost. The only thing good I got out of there was a pot of enchanting, which sucked because it didn't even make me go up like a quarter of a level. And then starting a raid.
You know, I just realized I don't know where your bed is. Found it!
Yeah, it's
I
under the
stand
stairs.
corrected.
It's under the stairs going into my temple.
I found it. I found
Father.
it.
I am like intentionally staying in the Nether right now.
It worked. We're
Yeah.
good. Meet you at my house.
I'm already at your Nether portal. I
I have another
been.
portal.
The one
Oh, I
outside
do have
Redhead's
another
house.
portal.
It's the one outside Redhead's house.
Yeah, you can start. My nether portal's lit. It's the one that's like near the one for Redhead.
Mhm.
It's lower than it though.
Hey,
But yeah, you can work on my nether hub if you feel like it.
I might. Probs will. Eventually. I want to do the bubble and bee first though, because
That's fair.
then I'll do you and Redhead's Nether hubs and connect them so that they're just kind of not all over the place and stuff.
And then I don't even know what I'm gonna do about the portal by the village, because I don't even know how to go about doing that. Because the portal, like where okay, so Atomic, I need to tell you about this. So I found a way to make us infinite obsidian.
I see.
So
Go on.
Wait.
Go on.
wait, so actually I'll take you to show it to you, actually. Wait, are you by my house too?
No, I'm not on.
He's not on. He's doing stuff with clay.
Are you watching either of our streams?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know, I'm a terrible friend.
Well, you're fine. I thought it'd be easier if you could see it.
Ah.
But if not, that's okay.
Open the chest.
Ooh. Hog. I'm confused as to what this is. Redstone. Glass. Thank you. How do you open?
Right click.
I just wanted to give you these because I know you won't use it. Love you.
Wait, I bet I won't use it. Not you won't use it. I'm sorry, I won't use it because I don't know how to redstone.
Oh yeah, it says because I won't use it. I thought you said because you won't use it. Thank you.
Yay! So was it a good gift or what? A stack of redstone
I'm
blocks.
gonna call.
I mean, thank you. It's going straight into my redstone chest because I will use it.
Yay! I'm helpful.
I gotta go eat dinner.
Oh,
But if you guys are still
You.
streaming
you
when I get back,
we might
I probably will be.
I might
don't know
be as
about-
well. I love you, Redhead. Goodbye, my favorite child.
love you.
Love
Wait,
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. And then there were two.
Doesn't even wait to see if he's gone yet. And then there were two.
I heard the Discord bye-bye noise.
Oh yeah, I don't have sound on for Discord.
I don't know how to turn it off, so.
I don't think I ever actually turned it on. So,
Ah!
like, I don't even know if I was the one that is responsible for it not doing anything, but yeah, it's a thing.
Mood.
I'm just having fun placing ender chests. I've placed 3 so far.
Pog. That's
And I have another one that I'm gonna go place in my mine, because I think that's a good place to put it.
Oh. You exist. You. Poggers. Woo.
But I think my next, like, course of action of things I'm gonna do is build myself another house.
Huh. My current course of action.
Your silence is scaring me.
Oh, I need to go and fix my shovel. Dang it. I'm just thinking. I'm deep in thought right now for what I should do, cause like I'm kind of scrapped for ideas now, cause I don't want to work on the Nether hubs until I finish the bubble in B. But to finish the bubble in B, I need to find a coral reef, and to find a coral reef, I need to find a warm ocean. On the off chance that there's going to be coral reef there, and to find a warm ocean, I need a big ocean that I can just traverse for hours or something, rather. But to find that, I need to go a far way, because the only ocean that's nearby any of the places that we've been is the one by the village, and I've already looked around the entirety of the one by the village, and it's just one huge circle.
Wait, oof.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys go to a mansion earlier?
No.
Oh, because I thought heard you guys yelling about a mansion when I was talking
I
to
was
Mother.
looking for a mansion earlier, because I was, on my personal world, I had been looking for a mansion, and I was going through the Nether, and I almost died multiple times, because I spawned in a basalt biome.
Ooh, cool. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I was in a basalt biome, and I almost died, and I finally got home, and I was like, I hate salt biomes, and so I ranted about how I had to go through one to find a village. I mean, not a village. Mansion. But I didn't end up finding the mansion, which sucked.
Oh yeah. On accident, well, not really accident, because I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I made 14 Eyes of Ender.
Huh.
I guess I technically made 18 because I used the 4 Ender chest.
Always fun time.
Why are you so quiet?
I'm just like, okay, fun times?
So, I mean, I guess I could make more ender chests and just have them everywhere.
And plus, Eyes of Ender are always just nice to have, because, you know, Ender Portal and whatnot. If we ever decide to go to the end.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd enjoy going to the end.
Me too.
You know, as the most seasoned Minecraft player here, I'd be fine going to the end.
Stop rubbing into my face that I haven't beaten the Ender Dragon before.
Ha ha ha.
I will yell it proudly. Well, not proudly, maybe somewhat shamefully, but I, KZ Toons, have never beaten the Ender Dragon, and I have been on Minecraft since, 2011? Wait, when did Minecraft come out?
I don't know. Well, we didn't play in, like, the alpha days. We played in the beta days. Like, before beds had colors.
Well, yeah, no, I started playing before you, though, because I had an iPod and you did.
Yeah. It's funny, this is the second time I'm talking about it today on stream.
What do you mean?
Redhead and I, for some reason, have been talking about how long I'd been playing Minecraft, and I was like, bruh, I remember playing Minecraft when it first came out, like, before beds were, like, had colors, and I remember getting colors and being like, I need to go change all of my, like, my builds on my world. And it was an interesting experience.
Well, at least for me, as far as, like Minecraft or whatever goes, I remember staying up way later than I should have been in my bedroom, and I was by myself, so we were at least, like, I don't know, I was at least probably, like, 7 at that point, because we were still in the old house and hadn't moved yet.
Yeah. I remember I had this one world where I had like 30 bajillion builds, because I only used creative because I didn't know how to do survival, because I was, you know.
I didn't either.
Yeah, but I remember I had this one world that I had like 30 builds on, and I'm actually still slightly proud of some of them, but the ones that I'm not, like, there was a giant, I made a maze that after I made it, I never found it again, because I forgot where it was. I made a library, it was like 3 or 4 stories tall. I tried to make a shipwreck, but then I kind of failed. And I made, what else did I make? I had a glass house that made completely out of glass. And then I had, like, a secret, not so secret house that was hidden by peonies. Peonies?
Mm-hmm. Peony?
Peony? I don't know how you say it.
Peony.
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 Peony? I don't know. That's such a weird word.
Yeah. The only reason I remember how to say it is because of that one Barbie movie.
Yeah, I think of the Barbie movie whenever I see or read the word, and I still can't say it right.
Like, oof.
I say it left. Ha ha ha. I'm funny. I have still have Hero of the Village too, and it lasts for another 7 minutes, but I don't know what I'd use it on. It just means that you get really good trades from the villagers. Although it doesn't do anything if they're, what is it called? Cured zombie villagers?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. So I expanded the villager farm again, and I have a new librarian that has mending for, I think, 16 emeralds.
Oh, hot diggity dang.
Maybe it was 14. It was like 16 or 14 emeralds.
Pog.
Pretty sure. I have mending on almost all of my tools and armor now. Oh yeah, bed.
Oh, it's bedtime?
Yes.
Thank you? What for? Oh, please and thank you. I'm smart.
I was gonna say, because I'm quirky like that. Although I don't think I'm that quirky of a human. Would you say I'm quirky? I don't think I'm quirky.
I'd say you're strange. It's the best word to describe you. Miss
like
Kardashian.
Okay, you were watching it too, okay? It
I
was such a
find they're
train
all
wreck that it's
stupid.
exactly. That's why it's fun because it's a train wreck.
I told Redhead that you were watching that, and his immediate reaction was just the most disappointed I've ever heard or seen him.
I'm watching it because, like, ironically, okay?
I probably should have told him it was ironically, but I think I actually know I did tell him ironically, and he was just like, but like, that show out of all of them? All the shows that I ironically watch, you choose Keeping Up with the Kardashians? It was a fun experience. It was funny.
Well, thanks. The whole internet now knows that now it's all over the internet that I have watched that show.
Well,
so
it's not
thank you.
all over the internet because, you know, no one's watching us. Unless, of course, that person that followed you at the beginning of your stream is still watching.
They are not.
Sad. Probably did that thing where people just dip into really small streamers, follow them because it's like, hey, I'm supporting a small streamer, and I want to be able to say that if they ever get big, I was here before 10 followers.
Me. Like, good for them, I guess, but, I don't really care if they end up watching or not. I just think it was nice that they followed me.
Yeah.
I appreciate the support.
Ooh.
And I feel bad that I wasn't able to read their name because the text on my phone screen is too small to read.
Sad. You can make it bigger, I think. Maybe.
I mean, I don't have it on stream. I have it so I'm watching my stream.
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't want to try and figure it out right now. I'm just trying to play some Minecraft and have my glasses not cut into my ears, because, oh my gosh, these are, like, it's actually starting to hurt my glasses. Maybe I just need to start playing Minecraft with my headphones on, with contact on, instead of whatever the heck that it is going on with my glasses right now.
Yeah.
It's starting to hurt.
Ooh. Contacts would be a good idea.
Well, so part of my problem is the last time I put contacts in, it started to make my eyes itchy like 3 hours afterwards, so I took them out and I just haven't put them back in because I don't have time for that. I didn't put my Eyes of Ender in my chest. That's the whole reason I went down there, was to put the Eyes of Ender in the vault.
Felt that sentence.
I like went down there and put my blaze rods away, but I didn't put it away my... Yeah.
Alright. Do I feel? Yeah, no, I don't care anymore. I'm going. I'm too impatient to wait for my shovel to be anywhere near completely fixed. Oh wait, I left the string down there. No, my emeralds, my easy emeralds, or not so easy emeralds, because the villager died or something. I don't know what happened to it, bro.
Oh, the whatever you want to name it?
Yeah, whatever you want to name it, it died. Or something. I don't know. I just, like, hopped on the server one day and it was gone. And I was like, bro, what? Why? Where you do? What?
I'm just gonna assume he died.
Yeah, same. Probably, like, a zombie villager or something. Okay. I need food. I have 8 steak on me. That is not enough steak to go on an adventure, which is what I'm doing now. I'm gonna go on an adventure to find another ocean so that I can, you know, find a coral reef.
Fun.
Pleasant.
Where am I?
I can hear you hitting your space bar.
Don't make fun of me.
I'm making fun of you.
Please don't. That's not nice. Oh crap.
I'm not nice. I need a bed.
I made a terrible mistake.
You didn't make me.
Self-burn. Nice. No. Not what I was talking about, though.
Okay. What was
Is
the
there...
terrible mistake?
Oh, I dropped something that shouldn't have been dropped, and yeah. I fixed it, though, and I need to go get my horse. I am heading back to the village so I can start building a house there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's easier to trade that way, and I'm going to make a direct tunnel between my house and that house.
Alright.
Where's my...
1,
There's my
2,
horse.
3, or 4. Pick wisely.
4?
Alright, I'm going west then.
Good job. Okay.
We're going by foot, because I don't want to deal with bringing locks with me.
I need to change which key my sprint key is, because this is getting annoying.
What? Like, what key is it on right now?
Control.
I changed mine to Q, and it's on toggle. And my drop key is C. Let's see. Let me figure out what my controls are. My pick block key, I want to say, is X, I think. Oh, that looks cool. What? I'm using this for a build later on.
What do you mean?
Oh, I found this area in the sand where everything's just kind of weird. I like it, though. I think I want to use it for a build later on.
Oh.
I haven't gone that far this way, so this is new. Let's see, my pick block key is X, my drop key is C. Well, that's a B. Hello, Mr. B. F is like switching between offhand.
That's
R,
what my...
R is F5 mode. E is inventory, like normal. G. G does something, I think. I don't remember what G does, though. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I haven't customized anything as far as keyboard goes, so maybe I should do that when I'm not streaming.
Mm-mm.
Also, your Wandering Trader's still here.
Yeah, I need to go check that guy out.
Wait, is he still here? Yeah, he's still there.
Ah. Oh, my screenshot button is right control. Huh. This is a new village, I think. Actually, no, this doesn't look new. Is this new? Oh no, it's not new. Someone's taken the blocks in that house. I'm glad I brought a bed. Woo.
It's not nighttime yet.
I know, I'm just glad because the sun looks like it might be going down soon, and I didn't want to deal with you hassling me to get a bed. Oh, a dark oak forest.
Okay, you totally just cut out for me. What?
Oh, I found a dark oak forest.
Oh, nice. When you get a sec, you should come check out the village.
Dude, I am like a couple hundred blocks away.
I didn't mean now. I said eventually.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, I'll come check it out. Just not within the next while.
Fair enough. Yeah, stretch. Don't hit shift. Don't hit shift. Okay, I'm good.
Imagine having to tell yourself not to hit shift. Couldn't be me.
Oh, it's definitely me, because I just did it. so tired. I didn't even do anything today. I just did schoolwork. Well, I guess just school year. Schoolwork makes it sound like I did nothing, but I did do my stuff.
I barely did any school. The majority of my teachers either didn't post anything or just didn't post anything I particularly wanted to do.
Yeah, that was kind of me today, except for me, it was my teacher posted, like, well, so I had classes, like, I have classes during the day, but I didn't want to do my Latin assignment because we're supposed to watch this show, and in my mind, it's a kid show. Okay, it's not in my mind, it's a kid show. It is a kid show.
What's the show
And
called?
Roman Mysteries. It's like just like this group of like 4 kids that run around solving mysteries in ancient Rome.
Oh?
We watched some of it last school year, but then the Pandora happened.
Pandora happened?
Have you not heard people call the pandemic the Pandora?
No. No, I have not. I wasn't aware this was a thing.
People just call it a lot of different things, actually, but then that happened, so we didn't keep watching it. But now we're watching it in class again, and I don't want to. Plainly put, I don't want to. It's just kind of boring. It's not my thing.
You'd rather be watching the Kardashians, wouldn't you?
Oh my gosh, leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
Fine, it's just getting annoying. The Kardashians, like, it's just entertaining to me, okay? That these people's lives are such train wrecks. And that people pay to watch it. Fascinating.
Oh, okay.
Do you finally find a reef?
No, I found pretty flowers. Blue orchids.
Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Is that
18,
what I think it is? Did not mean to
22, 23, 4, 6, 7.
Is it an ocean or is it just like a lagoon? Whatever. Ocean?
Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me to the land. I remember there's a reason I don't sing on my stream, so that's why.
Don't down yourself.
No one wants to listen to me sing, no offense.
I like listening to you sing.
No one besides you wants to listen to me sing.
You don't know that, have they told you?
I mean, the fact that my class laughed at me in 8th grade kinda would make me think, yeah.
What is this? Oh, this is gorgeous.
Oh yes, for the people on my stream, I did a project in 8th grade where my friends and I unironically sang a song for our science class, and everyone laughed when we showed it to them and asked if it was a joke. We said yes. But it was not a joke.
I'm taking screenshots of this. This is lovely.
And the hippie over here, this is lovely.
Sorry, I found a really, like, pretty... What is it called? Area thing.
Flower forest?
No, it's the... Like a pond in the middle of, like... just a bunch of mountains completely surrounding it.
Ooh, pretty.
And it looks really cool. And I was like, oh, hot diggity dang, this looks pretty. I have Bleak December by Set It Off stuck in my head.
I was just gonna ask you if you've eaten dinner yet.
I have not.
Do you need to?
Not right now. I'll eat in a little bit. I had lunch at like 2:30.
Okay, me too. I was thinking we could go get food in a little while if you wanted to.
Yay, sister date!
Because we have to help Michelle 40-year move.
Yes. Saying names on the internet. Good show, good show.
That's the fake name we gave her.
Wait. Was I there for the fake name conversation? I'm confused.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, because we're helping him move tomorrow. Oh, wait, you weren't at camp when we did that. It's a nickname we gave her.
Okay. I'm very confused. I know who you're talking about. I'm just very confused what this nickname was. Anyway.
I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay. Awkward silence aside. I wonder. How long do you think it's gonna be before I find an ocean? Oh my goodness. What is it with me and every time I go, like, away from my house, I always find these giant, like, absolutely breathtaking, like, forms or something in the ground, like, made out of the earth that would be absolutely fabulous to make, like, a build out of.
Sorry, I just got really tired.
You're chill. It has like a stalagmite and stalactite kind of thing.
That's cool.
It's like this giant overhang. Like, you know that one world that I had that I stopped playing because I lost all my stuff in the nether, where I had like this house that looked really natural made out of like a mountain with an overhang on it?
Maybe.
Well, it's like that, but like closer to the ground.
Cool.
That was, I want to say that was the second world I made that I actually progressed on. It was the first time I made a build that I was genuinely proud of. Also, viewers, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be taking a lot of screenshots and like of coordinates during the stream. I have so many ideas. And we might actually come back to these places. It's a possibility. Let's see. Did it take a screenshot this time? The majority of my screenshots are just Minecraft coordinates. Okay, good, it took the screenshot. Let's go. We continue westward.
Cool. Westward expansion and stuff.
Woo! America.
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 Isn't that like from a car commercial?
Maybe. Hold on. Parental knocking on my door. Give me a moment. Please, parental, do not talk yet.
Hold.
That's why you guys.
And I'm back. If I'm dead, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, I'm hallelujah. Sorry, Daddy wanted to talk to me.
I know. Also, it's your turn to do towels, just so you know.
He decided to do that little thing where he hops into my room afterwards and makes sure that I know that he's not mad. That just annoys me.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you're not mad. Can I go back to what I was doing now?
Yeah. I just don't really pay much attention to that at this point, honestly. I've been on this earth for a long time, and I just don't have time for that kind of stuff anymore.
Ocean? Or river? That is the question. Also, I'm sorry my stream chat that I've had to keep on popping out of the stream for extended periods of time. Our dad doesn't really understand the concept of we're streaming. Don't come talk to us.
Well, he does, just, family stuff comes first.
I guess.
Which makes sense because we're both still teenagers and at home.
Yeah. That is one tall mountain. Like hot diggity dang. Floating rock pog. Oh, ruined portal. Hallelujah.
You did what?
Ruined portal.
Nice. I just like hiccup or something. That kind of hurt.
Oof.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm just like deep in thought about life in general.
Oh?
It's one of the portals that has gold blocks. Hallelujah. Finally one that doesn't suck. And there's
Yay.
as well. Woo.
I still haven't done much exploring on this world, so I don't really know what we're talking about.
Well, the majority of the ruined portals on this world kind of suck.
Ah. You see, I wouldn't know that, because anytime I get to one, you guys have already rated it.
Yeah.
Just the struggles of being the last person to have the newest member of the server.
The struggle is real, man.
Oh, this is where we plug the server.
Woo!
If you would like to join the server, message me or Kippy on
Or
Twitch.
Atomic.
Or Atomic. Because
And
everything has to get run. Everything has to get run by Atomic anyway. But we'll check out your streams and.
Yeah, this is
people.
a streaming server, pretty much. We're gonna try and like keep. I think that we should keep it to people who stream on Twitch. Just because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's easier that way.
It's easier, yeah, and plus, like, if someone does something, they're not gonna be a jerk about it. It's like, they're gonna be doing it for funny, and it's gonna not be too bad.
Yeah,
like,
so we're keeping it to people who stream on Twitch, unless we know.
Unless Atomic says otherwise.
Atomic has final say.
Atomic does have final say, yes. This is important to remember.
Because it is Atomic server. We have...
Woo.
We're just here for the entertainment.
We're just here for the entertainment. Woo, where is the chest? What is it with me in searching for chests today? Oh my goodness.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds like you're having a great stream.
My goodness. About ready to throw hands.
Please don't do that.
Beat him across the football field.
I can condone that.
Woo. I mean, if I can throw if I can throw anything up across the football field, I feel like it kind of warrants me being allowed to throw them.
You can throw anything across the football field. I am not getting in your way.
Yeah. People who can throw crap across football fields are not the type of people that you want to mess with. Where the crap is the chest? I just want to see if it has any worthwhile loot. Is that too much?
Your chest is typically located above your belly.
What are your current coordinates? Just curious.
How about no?
No. Please share. I'm genuinely curious and dying to know where you are right now. Woke up today and chose violence. Let's go.
That's what I was just thinking. But how about no?
Sad.
I have 29 levels. I don't feel like losing them.
Mood. Whoever said you were gonna lose those levels, though? I sure didn't. I implied it, but I didn't say you would.
I've lived with you for a better part of my life. I was trying to think of a way to phrase that without giving away our age.
Woo.
Ages.
Redhead's already given away that we're in middle school still. Or at least him and I are, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're in middle school. I'm in high school. Wahaha.
Woo, she's so much cooler than us because she's in high school.
You probably think you're cooler than me.
I could tell so many stories with that song now that after that one class where we had to do an assignment where we had to pick a song that represented a character, and so I picked that song. Cooler than me, right? Because, like, it represented the character Curly from Mice and Men. Because he's an arrogant butt, right? So...
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so I picked that song, and we're listening. So part of the assignment, apparently, we didn't know this when we picked the songs or anything, right? But apparently, we were gonna watch the music videos for the songs, and then guess what characters?
That makes the fact that the kid who picked Rihanna song makes things so much better.
Yeah, we didn't know that, right? We didn't know that we were gonna watch the music videos for these songs, and so we're in class. She just like boots up the projector, and we're all like, teacher, what are you doing? And she's like, we're gonna listen to your songs. And we were all just like, what?
She didn't do that when we did the project. I'm just...
She had the same teacher as me, FYI. So, we're doing this, right? And we're all so confused. We start watching the music video, and we watch the music video I picked, right? And we're watching it, and... while it's on there, one of the kids in my class, his twin brother, walks into the room, and apparently he picked the same song as I did for a different character, but still the same song. And so he turns to his brother and was like, did you copy me, bro? And they start arguing, and because like the kids who's in my class is like, no, Kippy picked that song. You know what? I didn't copy you, right? And so our teacher turns to the dude who walked into our class, who's the twin brother, the kid in my class, right? She turns to him, and she's just like, did you pick that annoying song too? And I'm just like sitting there like, oh dang. She really did that.
You were just roasted by a half-deaf 80-year-old woman.
Yeah. I don't like this teacher at all. The lady's a jerk. Oh, there's another ocean monument. Fun. I passed 2 today. But, like, I don't like this lady. The woman is just so contradictory. So we go hybrid weeks, right? So the lady... So I go to school. What?
I said, haha, story time. I don't have to talk.
So I go to school Thursday, Friday, right? But for some reason, our school decided that in the last couple weeks of school, they're going to change it from just having us go Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Friday to switching off weeks going on Wednesdays, right? This teacher, she's supposed to post asynchronous or assignments for us to do Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and stuff, right? So we have stuff to do throughout the week. She hasn't posted anything to Google Classroom yet, and I have to go to school on Wednesday. She never posts anything Monday. She sometimes posts halfway through the day on Tuesdays. Sometimes she posts Wednesday morning enough work for us to do for an entire week. day.
Sounds like a jolly good fun time. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like, this woman is just, I don't like her, and, like, we'll be asking blatantly, like, yelling her name during class, enough that the class next door has to shut the door so that they don't have to listen to us yelling, right? She'll be like, we'll be, like, actually yelling at her, like, yo, teacher, we have a question or something, and she'll just keep talking, and she just doesn't hear us. And it's like, we're all waving at her and, like, yelling, like, yo, teacher lady, we're talking to you. And she just doesn't hear us, and at this point, we're all kind of convinced that she is just willfully ignoring us. Like, she has bad hearing, she can't hear out of one ear, but, like...
It was enough that kids, when I was in Kippy and Atomic's grade, would swear in her class with her standing right next to them, and she wouldn't care, and that was her number one rule in her classroom, was do not swear in my classroom or you will get detention. So kids would drop, like, the F-bomb next to her while they were standing, like, while she was standing next to them in class. She would do nothing.
Yeah, she does.
That was...
Like, she's dropped the F-bomb in class while reading a book before.
Yeah, she doesn't count it when it's in a book. She's like, oh, it's part of the literature. You're not saying it, the author's the one saying it, blah, blah, blah.
That's not how it works, lady. I'm sorry to break it to you.
But she one time got mad at our science teacher when I was in that grade because our science teacher, it was her last year at the school. She really just, I'm pretty sure she just gave up and was like, you can't fire me now. Let's just go. I didn't like the science teacher, but this was one of the best.
No one liked that science teacher.
What?
No one liked this science teacher. I don't like this science teacher, and I didn't have her.
You had her as a sub. But...
Oh, I have. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot I had her as a sub. I think I just blocked that memory out because it was so terrible.
Fair enough. So she needed us to. So we had our school divides the grades into 2 teams. So there's like team 1 and team 2, and let's just go with I was on team 2 because that's not what the actual teams were. But whatever. And so we had a team 2 meeting. So it was like all the kids on that team all had to pile into her classroom because the science classroom was the biggest classroom. They had lab benches in it. But it all pile into her room. And so some of these kids don't see each other all day, blah, blah, talking ensues. And, you know, a bunch of middle schoolers in a room. That usually happens. And she's trying to get everyone to be quiet. So she starts playing this song called Shut Up or Ya Face.
It's a funny song.
And then she starts singing along to it, too. Hold on, I'm going to find it real quick, because this is entertaining. I don't know how bad the audio quality is going to be from my phone, but I'm just going to play it from my phone speaker real quick. She starts playing this song. Let me get it up. It's called "Shut Up Ya Face" by Joe Dolce.
Boy, just about the 8th grade, Mama used to say, don't stay out too late with the other boys. Always shoot a pool, Giuseppe, going to funk a school. Boy, you make a mistake, on the tune I try to do. One thing with no kicks, I always got to follow rules. Boy, you make a mistake, just because it looks.
It's sad that you know the words to this song.
It's not so bad. It's so nice to face. Shut up at your face.
So yeah, that's a fun song.
But yeah, so she's playing this song on her projector in class, and then afterwards, the teacher that Kippy was talking about then said, "So that was kind of funny, but if you ever say shut up in my classroom, you will get detention."
This teacher she's so contradictory to herself. She like, no one likes her.
Do you start out the year liking her because she's sweet and nice and stuff, but then as the year goes on, it's like,
Oh, wait,
It's like
no,
at the
she
begin-
just doesn't care that, we're trying to, you know, succeed in her class.
Like, that's how it was for me, and I only had her... So when I was in the grade Kippy's in, we had 2 English teachers, and one class was called the split class, because we had both teachers. Like, we had 5 periods in the school day for, like, academic classes instead of 4. So we would be in class, and usually it was a double English period, so you have the teacher twice. Like, the same teacher 2 times, but since there was 5 periods, they had to give one class, one group of kids would have the English teacher 2 separate, one time, and then a different English teacher the other time. So I didn't even have her for normal, like, non-split class English, and I still didn't like her, and I felt really bad for the kids that, like, my friends who did have her for regular English, because I'm like, oh my gosh, how are you still surviving?
Yeah, so another thing about her, she just, like, willfully chooses not to learn how to use technology. Like, one time we were trying to do something in Google Classroom to make it easier for all of us, like, so that it was turning something into an assignment, rather than just, or something. It was something to make it easier for everyone. That was really, really, really simple to do when we were trying to show her how to do it. We were like, you should do this. It's really easy, and it just makes it easier for everyone. It makes it easier for you to find our assignments or something. And she was just like, whatever, I'm not doing that anyway. And we were all just like, it's just, oh wait, it was having us turn it in and showing her where to look when we turned in assignments on the laptop, rather than having us print it out after turning it in on Google Classroom, printing it out and turning it into her.
Oh yeah, she will always grade things by hand. I don't think I've ever seen her grade something just from the computer. She did that with my grade too. She would make us go and print it out, and there was a certain way you had to write your name on the page, or else she would mark you points down for it. Like, you had to, like, a certain way you had to write your name, date, time, like, was very particular about it. Also, you had to staple it on the correct corner, or you got points marked off.
Oh, yep. She just, like, we were all just sitting there and stuff, and the thing is, she's very much so, like, she cares about the environment a lot, and so we were like, plus, grading on the laptop will make it easier, and it'll, waste less paper, because we wasted a lot of paper in her class, printing out her assignments over and over and over again, because she's so particular about it. And it's just
one of the teachers, and when I was there, said that she goes through, like, an entire ream of paper for just her classes anytime that she has to have an assignment turned in.
Would not be surprised.
Like, every time there's an assignment. Not like some teachers when they're, like, the occasional printout. No, every time she turns something in her class.
Yep.
And that's if she's doing it digitally. That's not even mentioned when she's already printed the handouts for you.
Yep. And sometimes...
Wait, why is she having you guys turn things in? You're not supposed to do that during Rona.
I don't know, man. Like, what do you mean by, like, not supposed to have us turn things in during Rona?
Like, hand copy. Like, you're not supposed to be exchanging papers.
Oh, she doesn't care.
Of course she doesn't.
All their teachers give out papers, though, so...
Oh, yeah, I guess maybe that's just because I'm in high school. My teachers don't really do that, but only one of my teachers ever has us turn things in by hand, and it's my gym teacher, and all it is a participation thing, and so he leaves papers to quarantine, and then he goes and grades them and puts the grade into Infinite Campus.
Fun.
Yeah, school's going great.
Yeah, I love the American school system. It's my favorite. I love learning about other countries, and most definitely being able to talk about politics civilly. It's great.
For those of you who can't tell, she's being sarcastic. We've
I've
barely
never
learned about other countries.
The only reasons we ever learn about other countries is because we're learning about ancient
England.
Greece in 6th grade and then Britain in 7th grade. We're learning about the American Revolution.
So not really a positive thing.
Yeah.
Or if freshman year at the high school, you do take world history, which by world history we mean France, England, I guess Europe mostly, and then China.
So basically, the countries that America thinks are important.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's kind of just Europe and China.
Yep. The American school system is messed up.
We also spend a weird amount of time talking about America during world history.
It's the American school system. Are you surprised? Oh, hello! A redhead, is you?
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, we're talking about how the American school system sucks.
After we just ranted about a certain ELA teacher for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wait, does Redhead have her too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew that, but I don't know why I felt the need to still ask that.
Yeah.
Eh.
So anyway, the American school system sucks.
Yeah, it it does. Like on so many levels.
What's your least favorite thing about the American school system, Redhead?
Probably the fact that it hasn't changed in 300 years.
Oh, yeah, that's also valid.
Yeah.
Years? Ah,
The echo!
sorry. Again, my phone decided to turn on my media volume. I didn't give you permission to do that. But okay, weird flex.
Weird flex, but okay. My least favorite thing about the American school system is how oddly, angrily political it is. Teachers, teachers are supposed to remain politically uninvolved. They're supposed to remain really neutral and independent, so can decide which side of the political spectrum they stand on themselves. That's how it's supposed to be. It isn't. None of our teachers abide by that law. That thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is technically, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is illegal for teachers to try and do that.
Yeah. I also remember, middle school was a weird switch because, no, not middle school, 7th grade was a really weird switch because all through elementary school and kind of in 6th grade, if you were talking about politics, period, you said anything political, you were immediately, told to shut up because, we were just not allowed to talk about politics, period, in elementary school because people would make fun of people who didn't have the same political beliefs because they're kids, and, teachers didn't want to deal with that.
It doesn't stop adults.
Yeah, but all of a sudden in 7th grade, all it was just asking you about your political opinions and stuff. And I remember one time my 7th grade social studies teacher was going around the classroom and asking people what side of the political spectrum they were on, and anytime someone said a specific political stance, she would always just oh, good, that's great, I'm glad to know that we have other people on our side. And I was just dang, woman, you crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
My teacher wasn't like that at all.
Yeah, I wish I had your 7th grade social studies teacher. Your 7th
Is that
grade...
the one that I had?
Yeah, they
He was
the redhead.
awesome. He took me to Washington D.C. He was awesome.
Woo.
Yeah.
He looked
I
awesome.
would have gone to that.
Like, I wish I had him instead of my wackatoo, cockatoo,
Wackatoo.
weird, crazy wackatoo. It's a mix of wackadoo and cockatoo. But, like, my
Yeah,
wackadoo 7th grade
there
social
for
studies
that.
teacher. Hated her. Never want to talk to her again. Seen her once this year. I wish I didn't see her at all.
Mood.
Ah.
Her class and my current math class are the two classes I've ever to falling asleep in.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I had
Math class before.
So the first time I ever fell asleep in school, I had a teacher that Kippy had last year from 7th grade. That was my math teacher. I fell asleep in his class. He doesn't know.
How did you fall asleep in his class?
Sleep in his class.
Man's is loud and hilarious, and he's my favorite teacher I've ever had. Bro, how did you fall asleep in his class?
I don't know. My friend poked me with a ruler to wake me up, and he was like, "Dude, why are you asleep?" I was like, question.
He's like the only teacher that like with him, when you fall asleep in his class, there's two like possibilities. Either A, he slams a book right next to your head to wake you up and then makes you joke about it, or he yells at you. And there's like which are plausible. It's more than likely the
He
first
didn't
one.
notice. He didn't notice, and it wasn't like I felt. It was like I was nodding off, and I was out for like a minute, and then my friend was like, "Dude, wake up!" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he was like, "Are you okay? You've never fallen asleep in class before." And I'm like, "Beats me." I genuinely don't remember why I fell asleep though. Like, no idea.
I'm gonna just pretend. I'm just gonna, for my own sake, pretend you were doing something with exponents because I hate exponents.
I don't know what we were doing in class. I just know that I fell asleep. And I don't know why I was that tired, because I liked his class. He was an interesting teacher.
Man's jumps on tables.
Yeah, that was the last time I liked being in math class. That was the only time I liked being in math class was in his class.
Yeah.
But yes, because he jumps on tables.
Yeah. He only jumped on tables during my orientation class, and that made me sad, because he jumped on my table, like, on step-up day, which is basically where they have you go to the next grade up and explore the area and get to know the teachers and stuff a little bit before, at, like, the end of this year, for context. And so, we went to his class, and he jumped on my table, because, you know, that's what he does during that orientation step-up day thing, and then he never jumped on my table. Yeah,
I can confirm that he does this.
Yeah, he just never jumped on a table again during my class. To be fair, my class is very well behaved and like the type of people that just joke around with the teacher. Because, you know, we're the big brain kids. We all just kind of...
Being in math.
Woo.
You were like in the ultra fancy math class.
Ooh, I'm in a math class 2 years ahead of my grade. What is this ravine? Kind of
I'm only 1 year ahead of my grade, but that's because we moved. In the year, they started picking the kids that were going to be counted as the smart kids, and they didn't know if I was smart or not. So then they figured out later on, but then it was too late to put me in the pretty smart kid class.
Mm. Redhead's in a smart kid class as well.
So, since 4th grade, I had been asking for harder math, and my teachers just didn't give it to me until 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah.
They were just like, yeah, no.
I remember.
Even though you're proving to be ahead of your math class, we're not going to put you in a higher math class.
I remember going
And,
with you to talk to your teacher about that. Like, going with you as, like, moral support to talk to your teacher about putting you in a higher math class, like, 3/4 of the way through the year, or something, or multiple times. And they were just like, no.
It's like, you could have put me in a higher math class in 7th grade, but
You did.
But you didn't.
Yeah, that was me. They put me in the pre-transitions class in 6th grade, but like in elementary school, they had a group of kids that they would bring in like before school, or like when the other kids would learn math, they would take them to another room or something to do different math stuff. But then for me, I always just ended up staying in the classroom. Then I was always bored. Like I was always done with my work first.
Yeah.
Can't say the same about that now, but
See.
now I just can't focus for anything, so.
Focusing issues.
Yeah, COVID has taken a toll on my mental health.
COVID's taken a toll on my
too.
physical and mental health. Woo. COVID's also taken a toll on my patience with teachers.
Same.
You know, before Corona, I used to be like one of the most patient kids. I was like the most goody two-shoes person like you've ever met, right? And I
think
just
that was me.
also valid. But, like I just sit there and let them let my teachers just do this all the crap. I just wouldn't say or do anything. And
she was kind of a pushover.
Yeah. Because they're your teachers. Woo, Ocean Monument number 3. They're your teachers. They're always right. They're in charge here. You can't do anything. And now I'm just like willingly giving my teachers death glares in the middle of class. Because I'm just so done with their crap.
You probably look like the problem child because you wear combat boots and your leather jacket to school sometimes.
I mean, I haven't in a while. My leather jacket's getting small and I'm sad about that. And my combat boots are broken, but I used to.
I mean your heeled combat boots.
Oh yeah, those ones. Those ones that kind of hurt my arches a little bit. Yeah, those ones. Woo.
So speaking about Kippy death glaring in class.
Oh, I'm scared.
Our teacher was letting us go out to lunch because she was like, so-and-so time. Grab your lunches, we're going outside. And I'm walking by, and she just has the look like she wants this teacher to burn in a fire pit.
For context, this was the EA teacher that we said that I didn't like that my class 20 minutes past lunchtime doing a stupid assignment that we still haven't done or finished or anything. KZ, I'm in the middle of the but yeah.
Yeah. I just so happened to look over at the right moment.
And I'm just, yeah. I just love the fact you told me about that after lunch, and I was like, oh.
Well, to be fair, Kippy kind of does have RBF.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but this was like...
Like, the look I give you when I want you to feel pain.
Well, you never last long, because then I stick my tongue out, and then you're just like,
yeah, because you're like my favorite person.
Yay, I'm the favorite today.
Woo.
Aw.
It's okay, Redhead. KZ's my favorite person, but Redhead, you're my favorite sibling.
Ow.
Feel the burn, KZ. Ow. Woo! 3 flint and steels! I love ruined portals.
Wait, so I'm curious. Redhead, are you watching one of our streams?
No.
Guess how far away from the Poke Center I am?
5,000 blocks.
Higher!
Excuse me.
I'm 8,600 blocks from the Poke Center right now.
Dear good heavens.
Woo.
And I'm not stopping!
3,000 away.
I'm not stopping until I hit a coral reef. I'm determined and severely ticked off. I'm also really hoping that I don't hit a coral reef because I don't want to have to travel 10,000 blocks away from spawn to be able to hit a coral reef when I have to go back to get more because I run out of inventory space.
Do you have an ender chest on you?
I do, but my ender chest has stuff in it.
Oh.
Because I don't trust either of you, so I was like all my ores and crap.
Oh.
Thanks. Dude, I can't even find your bed at your house. You really think I could look through all of your chests
I
to
would
find your ores? You could literally put them in an unmarked chest, and I would be too easy to go look for it.
Touche.
You have so many freaking chests at your house.
Yeah, I honestly do. It's a great distraction, and also very, very organized.
Is it though?
Actually,
It's
yeah.
a little too organized.
Hey,
Okay.
it works for me to have everything, give everything like its own individual type of chest scenario. It works for my mind. I like the organization. It's pretty and it's nice, and the chests are, it's for the aesthetic.
Kippy, I'm teasing.
I am aware. I feel the need to defend myself. I feel targeted, and I feel like both of you are ganging up on me.
Because we are. That's what older siblings do.
No, I
No,
float
you-
in my own boat. You guys do whatever.
Redhead's like, I am a head out.
Redhead is the peacemaker in this sibling dynamic.
They're just like, okay, y'all are fighting? Ooh, lollipops. Ah, yes, You do you, y'all. I'm gonna just sit over here and eat.
Redhead is very much so the
Clay.
middle child in this situation.
The middle child, the middle child. Oh wait, yeah, you are technically the middle child. I just realized that.
Yeah, because Redhead's older than you and younger than me.
Yeah, I forgot that's how that worked.
No, I'm older than all of you, seeing as I am the only god here that lives forever. I have.
You want to test the theory? I've got a diamond sword and I know how to use it. I have another netherite one in IRL. So try me. Try me, child.
It's made out of foam.
I don't care. I can still whack you with it.
She held that onto my neck yesterday and was like, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, oh gosh.
I don't even remember why I was
I-
doing that. I just remember doing it and being severely ticked off and then laughing because your face of terror was hilarious.
I need one of you to hop on my stream and give me an opinion.
I'm kind of occupied. Woo! 9,200 blocks away now! It's gonna be a pain to get back. I'm gonna go nether travel.
Pick an accent block. Oh wait, I'm gonna go grab one more kind of block.
Wait, what block?
So I'm trying to pick a floor pattern for my second house
Okay.
because I've been going back and forth between houses too much.
Ah, yes.
Like it just makes more sense to have two houses, logistically speaking. So I'm trying to pick a floor pattern for this house. It's not going well.
I need to start taking all
Okay.
the obsidian from when I find ruin portals, man. Not just the crying obsidian. We got really quiet there for a sec.
Because I'm trying to place some blocks.
Yes. Placing down blocks requires maximum concentration. How could I have forgotten that?
Well, because I was placing down logs.
Holy son of a biscuit.
What?
That's a mountain range. Ah! I fell.
Oh, last night during game night, I was like, oh, you son of a biscuit, and my mom thought I was gonna say something else. I was like, calm down.
Mother dearest, you haven't heard me say the B word today.
Today, oh wait, I guess she has heard me say it before, maybe?
the thing is, you said it to me. You said the B word to me earlier that day, so I was like, ha ha ha. Funny. What is this mountain
Tommy.
range? This seed is scuffed, redhead.
I'm not the one who controls the seed, okay?
The seed controls the seed. The seed is its own person. It's a sentient being with hopes and dreams
Didn't you know?
and feelings and opinions and a family and a dog, 13 siblings and a house and a mortgage
I
and
think
a
I
job
made my selection.
and a favorite color, favorite food, and
Chippy
ooh, a
over
mushroom. Woo! Dark Oak biome number 30 bajillion at this point.
About to be a child.
Don't be a child. I have no defense. Well, not physical. I have much physical defense. But, you know, mental, verbal, whatever the word is, I don't got none. Mushroom. Dum, da, dum, da, dum.
Casey,
Mush.
if you were
Yes?
to ever cosplay someone from the Dream SMP, who would you
Technoblade.
cosplay?
Knew it.
That was like... Well, if you couldn't choose Technoblade, who would you cosplay?
No way.
Oh, doggos. Oh, I don't have bones. That's sad.
I don't know who I would cosplay as. I genuinely have no idea.
I could definitely see you cosplaying as, like, Phil, or, like, maybe Dream.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy?
Tommy?
Yes.
No, you couldn't pull off Tommy. No, you're not loud and obnoxious enough.
You want me to be loud and obnoxious?
You just have to swear a lot.
Yeah, I could pull off cosplaying Tommy.
Miss, I said the F-bomb for the first time this week.
It was last week, first of all. And second of all, I could cuss up a storm if I want to. I just don't wanna, cause, you know, parents.
I don't want to because you guys are streaming and, you know.
For the last time, Twitch doesn't care, Redhead.
I don't...
I can hear Kippy yelling from her room.
Suck it!
Did you just let me? Is that what just happened?
Yeah.
You seriously mute yourself so you could yell at me.
I just leaned away from my mic.
Oh.
You seem to be from my mic.
You wanna go? I wanna run into the night. I wanna do a dream with you. Holy crap.
Studio C song?
Yes, I am. Fight me.
That was a throwback.
I know, right?
That brings me back.
I'm sad, because that just reminded me of a song that's really sad.
That brings me back to like the early 2010s, or like early 2010s, like 20, maybe more like 2015.
Remember when the cast was just like the original 10 members? That was a weird
Remember
time.
when it hadn't been enough time for it gone by that Tori left?
Wait, Tori left Studio C?
Mhm.
Oh, I did not know that.
I thought I told you that. I watched her
No, you
live
did not.
stream and she said she left.
Oh, sad.
Oh yeah, she left. And everyone said the reason she left is because Jason's going back to. He left JK Studio,
Mm.
so he's going back to Studio C.
Why would
I'm
that make her
thinking
leave?
Well, people are thinking that they're kicking Tori out to bring Jason back, and she's like, no, that's just how things lined up. And she said that if she hadn't already made her decision to leave when Jason, because she's been thinking about it, and she made her decision to leave, and then they got the email that the cast of Studio C got the email that Jason was coming back.
Mm. I miss Jason.
What?
Miss Jason. I'm glad that he's
Yeah,
going
so
back.
Yeah,
They're
I think,
probably my favorites, honestly.
yeah, I think the reason he's going back is probably because of job stability, because JK Studios does
Oh, they're not
have a lot
doing good.
backing them. No. I haven't watched them since I haven't watched them in a few years. I watched them a little bit towards the beginning, so I was like, support! And then I was like, this sucks!
Yeah.
No offense to JK Studios.
Yeah. But, like, I
I
prefer
don't know, it's
the
just not
sketches.
what I like. I don't know, I can't get behind freelancers.
I can't
I'm
either.
sure some people's cup of tea, just not mine.
Yeah. Ah!
When I say it sucks, I mean it isn't my thing. For some people, it could be their thing.
Yeah.
But in comparison to, like, old Studio C with, like,
Captain, literally.
I
Spencer.
don't know, what were some of the... Spencer, oh my gosh.
Spencer.
Yeah, I don't know. Miss Doinka. Like, what
Greek
were some of the other
gods.
good... Like, Greek. I showed that one in class.
Oh, I still
showed
love the
that.
fact that you did that.
I sent that to my English teacher because we were learning about the Greek gods in English class because that was, for some reason, how that worked. And she showed it to our entire class, and I got my entire grade into Studio C for an entire year. It was great.
Hog.
I felt powerful.
Hey. I can do tree parkour. Ooh, another desert! It tastes like home!
What?
It tastes like home!
Okay, so I
Ow.
did hear you right.
I'm the sand god, god of the sand.
Poseidon quiz.
F off! Oh, Redhead left, or did Casey leave?
What?
Someone just left the call. Redhead, you back?
Yeah, Dad.
Woo.
I don't know what happened. Just like,
Kippy was like, did Casey leave the call? And I was like, dude, I'm still here.
Well, you weren't talking,
I
so...
don't... Well, yeah, because I'm not the most talkative person when I'm tired.
You're not the most talkative person, period. Hold on. Parental.
Hello, parental. Hold on, let me mute myself.
Okay, so parental went to Casey's room instead of mine.
I'm only muting myself on the stream. You guys get to hear this.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait. Okay, so my stream gets to hear this.
103 plants?
Yep.
Nice. Mother has 103 plants now.
My stream got
Sorry.
to hear that.
I didn't think
Pause.
about that, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine.
It's like
Yeah,
that
so
meme.
apparently our mom has 103 houseplants.
Woo. Funny. Haha, she has an addiction.
I mean, on the other hand, though, people say that we have the cleanest air in town. So, we've got that going for us.
Woo! It's funny because where we live there are a lot of trees. Ooh! A village! 11,000 blocks away from spot!
Well, I think we've said this before, but we live in New England.
Yeah. Trees are not... We are not in a shortage of trees where we in New England.
Let's go with if we found out that we had a firewood shortage, it would be a problem for everyone.
Yeah.
Is someone playing the violin? What
no,
just
I'm
happened?
playing the
I was like, those are strings. What is happening?
Well, I think your mind goes to violin.
It sounded like
I
a
have
violin.
I was thinking banjo, honestly. I don't know why. My mind heard strings. My mind
How does
heard
this
strings and
sound
I was
like
like, ah,
a
yes,
banjo.
I don't know. I heard strings, I think banjo. End of discussion.
Really weird jump to make, considering we know nobody who plays the banjo.
Listen, I've been watching a lot of memes recently about a character in FNAF who plays the banjo. Leave me alone. Desert Temple, hello. It's like home, but not
I
as
know
cool.
which character you're talking.
Now I've got, like, bluegrass music stuck in my head. Thanks, Kitty. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I needed a daily dose of, like, bluegrass music.
Don't we all need a little bit of bluegrass music in our lives.
Didn't you make fun of me the other day? Because I like that kind of music sometimes.
Wait, what type of music is it? I'm confused.
Like country, but with a banjo. It's essentially the best way I can put it.
Huh. I don't remember this. Y'all just got really quiet and I'm scared.
Oh, I was muted because I'm playing the ukulele, and I didn't know if you guys.
I always want to hear you play the ukulele.
The redhead on the ukulele is something I need in my life.
Yes. Sentiment.
Woo, supportive.
We are always supportive of the redheaded stepchild.
The redheaded stepchild, yes.
Which is funny because redhead is a redhead.
Exactly. That's why I call them redhead. If y'all wanted to know why I call redhead redhead, it's because redhead is redhead.
Hair color reveal?
Pog. Hair color reveal, Pog.
Your
Right.
skin, your Minecraft skin has red hair.
And?
Okay, fair enough. My character has purple hair, but
My character has brown hair that's like half shaved. Woo.
yeah, that is not what your hair looks like.
I have brown hair. And
Like
that's
dark
the similarity.
Like dark brown with black hair.
Woo! And darker over
Charlie.
quarantine, which makes me happy because I like it when my hair's really dark.
My hair is a weird mix of brown and blonde. It's like never make up its mind.
Yeah, because you
It's
dye it half the
short.
time and make up its mind for it.
I haven't dyed my hair blonde in almost 2 years.
Oh.
Well,
I
that's
remember
Listen,
the
my
one time you
perception of
dyed it
time-
pink.
Oh yeah, I'm always dyeing my hair pink. I plan on doing it again sometime in the next month.
I plan on
I
dyeing
really
my
like how-
hair aqua.
I really like having pink hair.
Ocean!
Anime girl pog?
Okay.
Become anime twins. We shall become main characters and teleport to a weird land where music is like...
Oh gosh, don't go into show my rock.
We will get Melodesian stones.
Oh gosh, you paid more attention than I thought you did.
What else is important in that show? We will become a band and take over the world with our love of,
Music.
show tunes?
I don't know, show tunes?
Ooh, jungle!
I mean, to be fair, we do have a strong love of show tunes.
Yeah, and it's like the majority of where our music overlaps is like either K-pop or like show tunes.
I thought you said we couldn't talk about K-pop.
I said that we can't talk about how you're a stan for K-pop. I said that we can like it, like say that we enjoy it.
I'm not a stan, and it was a joke when I said that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a stan, I just like the music. I'm a stan for anything. Like, I don't know. Body sprays?
You're a body spray stan. It's a strange thing to be a stan for, but like, I ain't judging. Well, I am, but like, whatever.
I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24 body sprays that I can sell right now.
Which implies that there are more in places that you can't see.
Well, it's possible that I have them in like my old gym or something.
Oh.
But like, and that's also just what I can see on the shelf from my bed. Because I stream from my bed, don't at me.
Is this...
If anyone ever asks, anyone ever asks why I don't use a face cam, it's because I am in my bed.
Oof.
Nah, that's just don't want my face on the internet.
Also valid.
And because no one needs to see my bead. or the poster behind my bed, I guess. It's a poem
Woo!
that I got in 5th grade, and it's like affirmations, and it's wholesome and positive. But I think that schools think I'm weird because of it.
Cocoa beans! Okay, I'm going to bed.
I'm sorry, I know you're on a great quest or something, so I just keep reminding you that it's dark.
Just chill.
Ah. I got the cord out a second ago. What the heck?
I saw...
Sorry, I'm just...
I had that song, I don't remember what, I think it's just called 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it is.
Stuck in my head. Like, you know the song.
Yeah. I was humming along with you.
Yeah, it's stuck in my head. But I haven't heard that song in a long time. But it came to my mind because one of the chords that Redhead strummed sounded a lot like that song.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
So, good news and annoying news. Good news is, I'm in a jungle. It's a really pretty jungle. Like, really pretty.
Oh my gosh, so many creepers, Okay,
Annoying
like 2.
news, I have I can get a pet bird.
The stark contrast of what just happened. Repeat, please.
I have exactly 9 obsidian.
Oh, so you can't make a portal?
Yeah, if I want to come back, which I'm going to probably soon, because I'm 12,000 blocks away from spawn.
Fun.
I want pet bird. And I'm gonna name it Twitter.
Yes.
It's gonna be a train wreck and no one's gonna like each other. And it's gonna spout off crap posts 24/7.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's also gonna have really weird things that it likes to just like spout off randomly for no reason. And it's gonna focus a lot on Minecraft.
Yeah.
Where's Twitter? There, I'm naming, okay, you have been dubbed Twitter. Twitter, come back, please, Twitter. Please, Twitter, I need you. Yes! I have a pet bird! Alright, Twitter, follow me! We're gonna be best friends.
I thought I was your best friend.
You're being replaced by Twitter. No, Twitter, stay on my shoulder! Twitter, please! Please, Twitter! Twitter? I have... Oh, that's... Who left? I get the
I'm gonna
notification.
guess it was Redhead.
Yeah, I get the notification sound every time someone leaves.
Good, be annoyed.
I didn't say it was annoying, I just said that I get it.
How does bottle of enchanting work exactly?
You right
You just
click
break it.
Yeah, you right click at the ground and it does a splashy and you get tiniest bit of XP.
Okay, so I was like, it's not doing anything. So I was using it to try and heal my shovel because I was using it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got it like healed up fixed quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's good.
Yay! I found a blacksmith.
Fun.
Hi, Twitter. Oh yay! I have 12 obsidian.
Ooh, Pog.
It is rather pog, ain't it?
Oh my gosh, it's almost 7:30.
Oh, crap.
Ooh.
How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours. I'm not stopping until I hit the 3-hour mark.
That's gonna be a pain in the butt to upload.
I will do what I must.
Okay.
But after that, I really have to do my chores. Daddy's gonna hit me.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm thinking for tonight. I did. If he didn't finish them yet.
Shame on you, Kippy.
Hey, I'm a terrible
I
example
didn't
for
do
a
my
reason.
chores either.
Lol. F in the chat.
And I think we should do dinner a different night.
Yeah, sad. I'm just glad we don't have dance tonight.
Yeah. But we should probably do dinner a different night just because I don't
Yeah.
think we'll have time after you get your stuff done to go get food.
Probs not. Well, I just have to do the laundry and start... Oh, watermelons. I just have to do the laundry. Like, I have to fold my laundry and then I have to start a little
Don't forget, you also have to do the towels.
Oh, yeah, but it's just still a part of it. That should only take me 20 minutes, maybe. So, like, a half
Yeah.
hour tops.
I mean, we can still ask.
Yeah.
But I doubt they'll say yes just because it is a school night.
Well, technically, yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah,
you
we have to
get up
go
in the
to school on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm not excited for that.
I'm gonna be. It's probably a good thing you won't be home because I have to take mandatory state testing.
Yep, that's what we're doing on Wednesday, too.
Oh, yeah.
And our
But
teachers
we
weren't...
get like a 42-minute break in between tests.
Oh, dang. I wasn't told that at all.
I don't think I was supposed to tell you.
Ooh.
So,
I'll keep that a secret, right, Scream?
Well, who are they gonna tell?
I don't know. Their parents.
the government.
The government. But which government is it?
All the government.
All the government. They're just gonna, like, call every country in the world. Every, like,
We've said
mayor
that
in
we're from
every
America.
town.
We've said that we live in America.
We've said that we live in New England.
And we've been talking about the American school system.
I mean, but, like, Red Hat was like, yes, the all of the governments. So I was like, they gotta, like, call every government in existence. And just like, yes, these children. So this one child told their a Twitch live stream chat and their friend that there's going to be a 42-minute break or whatever long it was in between each of these standardized tests on May 12th. May 12th.
Wait, today's
Already
the 12th?
It's the 10th.
Oh.
So the tests are going to be on the 12th.
Ugh.
The sigh of annoyance. I wonder, how many biomes have I been in? Only 28
All
of
of
42.
Huh.
Well, when I get back home, I'm gonna get the achievement for traveling 7,000 blocks, like using Nether to travel 7,000 blocks in the overworld.
So do we want to ask if we can get food, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to Twitter. I think Twitter died. Or something. Because Twitter isn't following me anymore.
Kippy killed Twitter.
Hashtag Kippy killed Twitter.
Conspiracy?
Conspiracy theory? Twitter dies. Kippy's to blame. I could so see that being like a video in the future or something. Just like someone clickbait title. Small streamer kills Twitter app. PETA's on the phone. Actually, it was still a crime, but like, it was a bird.
It was animal abuse, not app abuse.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna be taking it from here. Like, bruh. We all just went dead silent.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make this look good because a part of the horn fell off.
Mm.
Are you making a unicorn?
No, he's making a ram horn.
What are you making?
Tubbo cosplay.
Wait,
Yeah.
Tubbo has horns?
There's a
Canonically,
headcanon.
yes.
Canonically, yes. And most people say it's because of the headcanon that Tubbo is technically Jake Schlatt's son.
Oh,
Which
okay.
breaks my heart and makes sense.
It makes sense, and it works with the lore, which would explain why he would have Tubbo be his right-hand man. And it's angsty, which makes it better, because angst is what I live for at this point. I live to be sad. That's depressing.
I just did a big yawn.
I thought you were saying big oop, and I was like, did you? And I oop.
I will slap you.
How are you
Excuse
going
me
to?
while I take a drink from my hydro flask.
If you don't
I'm
actually
making a
drink from
call.
your hydro flask, bro. Oh,
I was serious. I needed water.
oh well. Rip to that guy.
And for those on the in stream or whatever, I don't actually have like a Visco Girl hydro flask. It's one of the tall, skinny ones, and I've used hydro flasks since I was in 5th grade.
So before
no,
the
I'm not
establishment of the
bandwagoning.
Visco Girl.
What?
So before the establishment of the Visco Girl.
Long before Visco was even probably a thought in someone's mind.
Well, I don't know. Apps take years to make. Dang, what is this generation?
I don't think Visco took 10, 8 years to make.
Touche.
No offense to the institution or whatever of Visco, but I don't think that app was so complicated that it needed 8 years to make.
Touche.
Someone yelled.
Okay, I think, actually, how long have I been streaming? Oh, 2 more minutes. Okay, I need to stall for 2 minutes, the 3-hour mark. Stalling for 2 minutes. What can I sing for 2 minutes?
Ooh, stall.
Shawty got them apple bottom cheese boots with
Wait, hold on. Let me open Spotify.
My mom just came into my room and just told me to tell me to do my laundry, but I was like, I have 2 minutes left, and so she just kind of gave me a smile that basically said like the death glare, but like more menacing because it's a smile, and I'm scared.
Wait, so is Redhead actually opening?
Hold on. There's an ad.
No.
No, I just want stall. Ah.
We're stalling for the stall.
Woo.
Oh.
What are y'all's favorite
Can you guys hear
colors?
that? Can you guys hear that?
No,
I can't tell if you guys can hear that.
I can't hear it.
No bueno.
Nada. Not C. Not yeah. Opposite of of positive. Negative.
It's like you said something really different when you said not.
Can you guys hear that?
No.
Darn it! Stupid spell.
14159. This is pi
No.
followed by 26535. Wait, that's circumference
song
over
stuck in my
diameter.
head.
79323.
I'm about to throw my headphones.
Yeet him across the room. Yeet.
I'm not gonna do that because they're connected to my computer and it's already kind of broken.
F. Alright, how long have I stalled for? Oh yeah, it's 3-hour mark. Y'all, I'm gonna stop streaming before my parents get really ticked off at me. So I'm gonna end the stream here.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Kippy Stream.
Goodbye, internet.
Bye, Kippy Stream.
Bye.